Hey guys, today we have the great opportunity to chat with one of the most well-rounded players in the game today, the mighty Aphrohead, or Alan. Hope you enjoy listening to this, guys. So, Alan, thanks for coming on the channel and having a chat about Marvel Future Fight. How are you going today, mate?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me. What an honor. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
The honor is all mine. So, and to the viewers out there, can you let us know what country are you from?
I'm from the US, but I live in Japan. I've been living in Japan for about 11 years.
Wow, amazing, amazing. I think I mentioned to you via line chat, had the opportunity to get over there a couple of years ago. Absolutely loved it.
Right. A great country. Great country. Incredible place. I recommend everyone come and visit.
100%, 100%. Okay, and Christmas coming up. Are you having any time off over the Christmas break?
Oh yeah, we're taking the kids somewhere cool. I don't want to say because he's in the room with me right
The
now,
secret?
but hint, MICKEYMOUSC.
Ooh, okay. And we did go there when we were there 2 years ago. It's amazing. How good is it?
It's pretty
So
cool.
lucky. All right, that's unreal, mate. And okay, so let's talk about Marvel Future Fight, some Marvel Future Fight stuff. So, okay, basics. When did you start playing?
I started playing about a month after the game came out of beta. I was playing another game at the time, and I was really reluctant to like jump into another Marvel game. All my friends started playing, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. And then finally, I jumped in when they had what was it, Hulkbuster as a login reward.
Yep, I remember that.
You remember that? That's when I started playing.
Okay. Yeah, Hulkbuster, Red Hulk, that sort of update. That was
Right.
roughly around the same time I started playing. I think it was around about,
Yeah.
around 3 or 4 weeks after release, after the formal
You
release.
had to log in for a week to get Hulkbuster, to
Yeah.
get the BIOS, to get him unlocked. That's when I started playing.
Oh, wow. Good old days. Good old days.
Good old days.
What were your friends worried about? I mean, it's only been, what, a temporary 4.5 years?
Everyone was all into it. I'm the one who was like, no, I don't want to play. I just was really reluctant to start playing another game.
Fair call. Fair call.
The other game I was playing got shut down, so I was just like, I don't want to do that again. They'll shut it down.
Yeah. And so I've got to be honest, right? It's a bit of an honor chatting with you. You know what I mean?
Get out of here, all mine.
No, I'm not. I'm dead serious, right? So you've been one of the great players of Marvel Future Fight for a hell of a long time, really, across multiple game modes. I mean, you've led, you've led trophy-winning alliance battle alliances. You've recently, over the past 12 months, you kind of morphed into, basically a hybrid player where you're excellent at alliance battle, you're absolutely amazing at Alliance Tournament. So in my mind, right, so I'm a one-trick pony, Alliance Battle all the way, right? But in my mind, being great at both Alliance Battle and Alliance Tournament puts you in like a real sort of rare niche echelon of players. So just out of curiosity, who or what has inspired you to head down this path?
Well, I've always admired a lot of players, to be honest. I've always been like a really big fan of, guys playing the game. But guys like Ultimate Quasar, Nagitse, really big fan of his. Michael, who used to be in Dreamland. Guys like that, guys who were really strong in AT, but also they score really high in ABX. Like I would watch them and be like, wow, amazing,
It is amazing. I mean, I think all of us are still amazed by being able to excel in both modes. To be perfectly honest,
Right? Yeah, there's a lot of guys who are doing that. I look at all these players and I'm just like, amazing. Like now, like Blizz Fury, and A Force, guys like that. I'm just like, wow,
yeah, top
guys
50
top 50 in ABX, and the guys over in 168 Destiny too, and there's guys in SA and Wanted, that are really high scorers, and they're top notch in AT. So like guys like that have always been like players that I really admired.
Just quietly between you and I, to any of those guys, just keep in PvP. You know what I mean? Don't try and turn your alliances into an ABX alliance. Well, we're in major trouble. I'm telling you that. So just stay over there, do your PvP. Everyone's happy, and there's balance in the world.
Just stay over there. Don't come into ABX.
That's it. Okay. So what advice would you give to players with decent accounts, right, who are in the top 16 alliances at the moment, and they're active in alliance tournament, but they're kind of struggling to get those AT wins under their belt? What advice would you give to those guys?
Start with your cards. There's a lot of cards that players are kind of ubiquitous cards. Like Baby Spidey and the old school Loki card that have, high attacks and all the ABX stats that you're looking for. But then they also have things like max HP or attack speed, which are on other options besides the attacks.
Yeah, okay.
You'd sacrifice maybe, like for example, on the Baby Spidey card, you'd have to choose between crit damage or max HP. Just get the max HP, and get the 3 attacks, on two on the bottom 2 options, and then the main option, the all attack. Same with the Glenpool #1, and you can get all 3 attacks and max HP on that card, which is a beautiful thing.
It's insane.
Cards like that are very important if you want to score high, the best ABX guys, and do well in AT.
Yeah, 100%. And so with AT, what do you think are the most important stats, card stats people should be focusing on?
Your attacks, max HP, and ignore defense for sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
SCD is not as important, especially not as important as it used to be with Odin's Blessings, now in the game, where you can get your attack and your SCD. You can make the same argument with ignore defense too, but, those aren't as important as they used to be. So it's a little easier to kind of balance things out, between PvP and PvE, using those, especially now that we can get them for free, with the challenge rewards in WBU.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get good cards than what it used to be back in the day. That's for sure.
Right. So that, and just making sure that you have the AT characters and that you build them properly for AT.
So what I'm going to do, as
you
we're
don't
talking,
use ABX characters in AT. Like, do not use your Captain Marvel in AT.
Yeah, and what I'll do as we're talking, I'll actually scroll through your roster as we're rolling along through this.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. It's insane. I don't know how you do it is beyond me. It is truly impressive.
Thank you.
Okay, so besides Alliance Battle and Alliance Tournament, what other sort of game modes do you enjoy? Like, what do you like playing?
I really love WBU. I love World Boss Ultimate. I love WBI. Danger Room is great. GBR is great. We got a lot of really cool game modes now, which is a nice thing. We couldn't always say that, but yeah, we got some really cool game modes now.
And do you think maybe any of, say Alliance Tournament or Alliance Battle, do you think they might be changed in the near future, or you think that's what we've got, that's kind of how it's going to be rolling forward?
I hope they change it. Yeah, I definitely think AT needs a little bit of a, pick me up, needs a little bit of a jolt. ABX too. I mean, everyone suspects they're going to raise the cap soon, which is cool. We need more challenges. Maybe they'll add another week. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I hope they make some kind of changes.
Me too, mate. I'm really looking forward to this Sky Current update, which I don't know anything about really, and I know they're traditionally non-Marvel characters, but I've just got
Hmm.
something. I'm just feeling that they may impact on a couple of those bigger, more traditional modes in some fashion. Um, that Voltron like bloody dragon thing that they've got.
Right, 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 right.
That
I
I don't know. To me, that seems like it's going to be some sort of boss or something, you know. But anyway, I
yeah.
mean that's just me. I have no clue. I have no idea. But yeah,
I, I admit I was pretty down on it first time I saw it. I was like, "What is this? You know, they're not Marvel characters. What is this?" But you know, we'll see. I mean, one thing I do have to give Netmarble credit for is the character development. It's been pretty good, pretty good.
it's pretty
Not
amazing, isn't it?
not too many misses. There's been a couple of some minor disappointments, you know, but it's been pretty good, I think.
Mate, visually, the character, I reckon each update, the characters visually are just more stunning. The skill, the actual
Right,
skill, just the appearance of the characters are just
right,
insane. It's better
right.
and better, mind blowing. So I'm always interested with the new sort of updates, see what they come out with next, how they improve on that. And in saying that, so the last 12 months, let's do a little bit of reflection. How would you sum up the direction the game has taken over the past 12 months?
Um, as far as the game modes and the characters, it's been phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Um, as a businessman, I'm not gonna fault anyone for trying to earn a living, but I think the game is getting a little too expensive. The gambling is a little bit out of control. Well, it's not a little bit out of control. It's out of control. They
Yeah.
should really kind of rein that in. But the character development has been really good. The game modes have been very cool. More of that, please. But you know, needing to like gamble for everything is just it's kind of a gut punch to lose like all of your mats. You know, trying to get a character's type enhancement to 6. You know, it's kind of a gut punch when you roll like 8 times and you lose like 8 times 4 6-star, you know, type enhancement kits.
Oh
That
yeah.
pretty much sucks for everybody, you know,
There's
or
that's 2 months worth of grinding just gone,
exactly.
just like that. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
all
too
of us.
much.
Doesn't matter what level in the game you are. It affects
Hmm.
all of us. That side of
Yes.
things. It's just one of those things. You know, you turn a blind eye because there's so much cool stuff in the game. Exactly like you
Right.
say. And
Hmm.
then you just kind of go, oh, do I want to do this? But anyway, enough of
That
that.
that
Enough of that. But
that's yeah. That I wish they'd rein that in. And you know, you spend $100 on crystals, and you're rolling trying to get a card from the loot chest, and you get nothing.
mm,
That's kind of harsh. That's pretty harsh. It's hard to like motivate yourself to do that again.
it's a terrible feeling, mate. It really is.
And you know, as a person who owns a business, I wouldn't want to make my customers feel like that. You know what I
No,
mean? Feeling like I ripped them off. That's not a good thing.
no, mate. I couldn't agree more with you. I could not
You know.
agree more.
So there
And
should be
how,
there should be some kind of like sympathy kick in, where all right, you tried, you know, 8 times for this, you didn't get it. Okay, now you can get it.
yeah,
You know,
yep.
all right, you rolled for 10 times, you didn't get anything. All right, now you're guaranteed a mythical card. Could be any mythical card. You know, now you're guaranteed some CTP.
How good
Now
would
you're
it be?
guaranteed to finally get this character, you know, level 5 type enhancement, level 6 type enhancement.
That would be the ultimate. And I was actually, my next question was going to how, what would you say to Netmarble about improving their game in the future? But I tell you what, just if that was done alone,
Hmm.
that will go so far for all players.
Yeah, I mean, what was it with Spider-Man? Mine is at level 5 type enhancement. I had enough kits to do 29 straight rolls to get him to 6. 29 times in a row. I kid you not, failed.
Oh, man, that's vicious.
It's vicious. It's vicious. That was like 58 kits, I think. It was brutal. It was brutal. I haven't tried since. That was like
no,
3 months ago.
Once bitten, twice shy. Unless you
Yeah,
bought
I'm like, well, I guess it's gonna be 5 forever because he's never gonna see 6 now. It's not gonna happen. I'm not doing that again.
Oh, mate, yeah, been there. We can all feel that pain. All right, now what I'm going to do now, this next section I call a quick probing from VaderG. Luckily, well, it's not physical, right? Because we're countries apart here. But what I'm going to do is ask some rapid fire quick questions, right? So don't think too hard about it. Just answer as quickly as you can. All right.
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 1. What's your best achievement in the game?
Working with really cool people like you to bring ABX trophy to 4 different alliances. I'm very proud of that.
And I would be proud of that. And you are a team player. There's no doubt about that. You're always the man behind the scenes, getting things done, making things happen, and setting things up for people. I'm going to actually boast on your behalf, and I'm going to insert a screenshot here of your alliance tournament MVP that you got.
Oh
Yeah,
one and
it's
only.
going. Yeah, well, hey, if you got it, flaunt it. That's what they say, right? And that's exactly what we're going to do. That is insane that you're able to do that. All right, so
that was Netmarble paying me back for those 29 fails.
is that how you get it?
We're giving him some good RNG because we know he's got to be pissed after that.
No, mate, it's an awesome achievement. It's going on the screen. It's definitely going on the screen. Okay, what's your least liked mode in Marvel Future Fight?
Timeline battle.
Oh, timeline. Okay. Okay, who or what is your favorite character to play in the game?
Wow, that's tough. Honestly, for me, that's really tough. There's a lot of characters I play.
186.
Cyclops, Jean Grey. You know, I really love like the Thing and Gorilla Man and Negasonic.
Oh, yeah.
I really love those characters. They're just so much fun to play.
They are big batterers. Okay, getting off the. What's your favorite musical artist? Who's your favorite musical artist?
I like all kinds of music, but I'm really a house head. Love house music. Love house music. Little Louis Vega.
Okay, there we go.
Kudos to anyone out there if they actually know who Little Louis Vega is.
You know what? I'm going to Google it straight after this. Favorite food. What's your favorite food?
Sashimi.
Oh, yeah. Yum.
Sashimi and Indian food. I love Indian food.
Yeah,
Indian curry. Love it.
Yeah. Good gear, mate. Good gear. You know what? Japanese curry is pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, Japanese curry is pretty good. For sure.
Okay, here's another one. Do you own a car, and if so, what type is it?
I own a very modest little Toyota.
Cool. Yeah. Do you consider yourself a whale?
I am a former whale.
Okay.
I am a former. I mean, I was VIP 20 with the first X-Men update.
Yeah, you don't spend anywhere near as much as what you used
to. That's pretty whale-tastic. You know.
That is definitely whaling out. Okay, favorite TV show?
I would say currently The Watchmen.
Oh, okay. What's that, Netflix series or something like that?
It's on HBO in the US.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
The Watchmen. It's pretty good.
Okay.
And The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched either of those. There's a few guys have been saying, watch The Mandalorian. I've got to do it. We're going to see Star Wars tomorrow. I know what you saw. You saw it last night, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw it last night. It's good. It's good.
Okay. All right. Thank you too much. No spoilers.
Okay.
Favorite comic character of all time over DC or Marvel?
Favorite comic book character. There's 3 that I've always loved the most. Vision, Doctor Strange, and Silver Surfer.
So you're a Marvel man. You're a Marvel man through and through.
Namor, those characters I really loved.
Too cool, mate. Too cool. Well, the probing has done. I hope that hasn't impacted you too heavily, or it hasn't left too many scars, mate.
No.
Well done. Well done. And I really appreciate you sharing your knowledge and time with us.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.
Oh no, it's been unreal, mate. People are going to love this video. I'm telling you. Make sure you and your family have a great Christmas, mate. And
You too, my friend.
And we'll keep on rolling.
All of the players watching VaderG's channel, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa to you all.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. Well, may the proc be with you as always. Keep on grinding. And
thank you, sir.
If you're not too busy, let's catch up for a giant boss raid in a minute.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no doubt.
Sweet as, mate. All right. Thank you. See ya.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.